Royal Knights, powerful guardians of the digital world. These holy knights originate from the series Digimon and follow the command of their deity, Drizzle. In terms of power and ability, not all knights are created equal, so with some research, I'll be doing my best to both rank and evaluate them based on everything from techniques to destructive capability. First is the low tier, Lord Nightmon and Magnamon. Let's start with Magnamon. A mega level Digimon with defensive power and ultimate, and noted to have great defensive ability, even surviving an attack from his deity. His ultimate attack, Extreme Jihad, an explosive omnidirectional wave, was powerful enough to destroy Chimeramon. Chimeramon, a composite perfect level Digimon far weaker than him, have shown the power of affect islands and destroy areas larger than mountains, that Magnamon was able to destroy him in a single attack. Lord Nightmon, a ruthless Digimon, along with his partner, destroys city after city, some up to the size of continents. Along with absorbing data, in terms of power, I would say they range between having destructive power to destroy a continent to an entire planet. Sadly, bad showings, such as Lord Nightmon being killed easily in a fight, as well as Magnamon being a lower level whose greatest attack drains his power massively. But while most of this is simply scaling from other Digimon, there is no doubt these knights are clearly above yet below others. Jesmon, student of Genkumon, whose abilities transcend the laws of nature. Slepmon, a Digimon whose incredible defense withstood a barrage of attacks from Dukemon. Leopardmon, the strategist of the Royal Knights, who casually destroys city blocks and knocks back 2 mega level Digimon. Cranemon, a Digimon of great strength and defense. His shield for a time took a barrage of attacks from multiple burst mode Digimon. So to truly defeat Cranemon, you have to have the power above the average Royal Knight. He also showed his strength by holding up the entire digital world. Now, one of my personal favorite Digimon, Dynasmon. As said earlier, Dynasmon and Lord Nightmon tore through the digital world, destroying and absorbing everything in their path with their incredible power. Power stated to be the greatest of the Royal Knights. While not exactly true, you can see why such thing with one of his blasts can create an attack large enough that can be seen from space. His most powerful attack, Dragon Collider, a nuke-like attack with the temperature of the sun, which has been stated to have the destructive power to destroy your planet. Power respected among the Royal Knights. And aside from offensive abilities, he has shown good defense by surviving attacks from the Lord Drizzle, and great speed by blocking Digimon whose speed is beyond that of light. Also blocking attacks from Omegamon. And with all that, I say the speed ranges from around and above the speed of light, and their attack power is planetary to vastly above planetary. High tier. Now things will get interesting. You'll Force the Dramon, a Digimon that possesses the power of You'll Force, which grants him a variety of abilities through generation. He is noted as being the fastest of the Royal Knights. He, like others, have survived attacks from Drazel, and he has also survived the Sword of Takmon, a being whose sword has the power to split stars. In normal form, he was able to fight evenly with Demon, a demon lord who absorbed the power of Arcadamon, a Digimon powerful enough to destroy Holy Angemon's Gate of Destiny and kill Serapimon, and could easily hold off multiple ultimate level Digimon at the same time, like Omegamon. Even as a baby, he defeated Mega level Digimon. Demon was able to absorb him and become a super ultimate. Yet, as strong as he was, Force Vegemon fought him evenly, defeated him in his strongest form, Future Mode. Galliumon, a Digimon who is both a Royal Knight and a virus. This knight has faced various powerful enemies, like Beelzemon. Like Demon, he was one of the great demon lords. He has a durable shield and body made up of 99% chrome Digizoid, which has helped him survive attacks ultimate level Digimon. Digimon who was strong enough to kill lesser Royal Knights single-handedly. Mon is one of the few species that carries the mark of digital hazard, a power strong enough to destroy worlds. Also, like Vegemon, he can transcend to a higher level, Crimson Mode. In Crimson Mode not only boosts his overall stats, but allows him to create dimensions that can affect both the real and digital world. Tataya. Meta here meaning a being whose power and range transcend the scope of a universe. Gankumon, master of the Digimon Hackmon, who fights with a dragon god that emerges from his body. He was able to halt the destruction of the entire digital world with his power. He was capable of fighting all main characters from every Digimon anime. And when his true power is unleashed, it is stated that few could rival him. Xmon, the Dragon Emperor. This master beast's weapon of choice is a gauntlet giant lance, capable of impaling his enemies and firing laser blasts. He is stated to have the most raw power of the Royal Knights, and has even fought Omegamon. Omegamon, often the leader of the Royal Knights. He is the super ultimate fusion between War Greymon and Metal Garurumon. Likely the most known of the Royal Knights, and for good reason. He defeated thousands of Diablomon in a few blasts from his cannon. A cannon he shoots at absolute zero temperatures, capable of blasting through mountains. Omegamon was at ease fighting 2 X-Antibody Ultimate level Digimon. X-Antibody Digimon have power that's above most ultimates. With his weapon, Transcendent Sword, he was able to deflect thousands of Diabolomon's attacks. Most notable was his useful presence in fighting the monster known as Mother Eater, a powerful entity whose power could affect an infinite universe. Alphamon, the highest ranking of the Royal Knights. The highest ranking of the Royal Knights. She usually only appears when the universe itself is in danger, or when the Royal Knights themselves get out of line. He possesses the ability known as Digitalize of Soul, allowing him to summon a legendary beast from another dimension to attack. This is often an instant kill to enemies. He also has the incredible power Alpha Enforce. This not only gives him the ability to manipulate time, but also transcend it. In battle, he manipulates history to allow him to indefinitely attack enemies until they are defeated. Although Alphamon's attacks usually appear as instant, you can't comprehend how many attacks were unleashed until the final blow. With his impressive abilities and natural strength, he has tanked attacks on perfect level Digimon without noticing, fought Omegamon, and even defeated enemies stronger than Omegamon, such as Death Xmon, a monster capable of warping reality. He can unleash his sword and transcend to a higher level. All this power, it was no shock he was able to hurt Mother Ether, a Digimon capable of destroying an infinite universe. And with all that has been presented, it truly shows the Royal Knights as one, if not the strongest organization in the digital world. And while at times their motivation and actions of their god are questionable, any enemy would be a fool to question their might.